Hello, Cancerians, and welcome to Intuitive Empress Tarot and your love reading for November 2018. As you can see, I've already laid the cards out. This is my second take. The first one had a lot of technical issues with the camera. Basically, it kept losing signal, crashing. I had to keep stopping and starting, and in the end, it kind of lost it. So here I am starting again. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, thank you very much for finding me, and please like, share and subscribe. If you are returning, I really appreciate your continued support. Thank you very much. And please do check out my Facebook page, which is Intuitive Empress Tarot, and there you can find my free weekly love readings. So let's get into the cards. As you can see, they're all laid out, so we should be able to do this quite quickly before you get the information out there. So the overall energy for the month of November for Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus is the Six of Swords. So you will be moving on to something very positive. Interestingly, I just did the weekly love readings and the Six of Swords actually came up for Cancer in the weekly love reading as well. They're worth checking out. They've been posted up on Facebook now. So this Six of Swords energy, you're going to be moving on, okay? Moving on to something better. So whatever it is, this current situation or person or way of thinking that's holding you back, that has some kind of negative energy or just doesn't suit you, you're going to be able to leave that behind, okay, and make some positive change. And obviously that can be suggest a physical move, a physical change. Like I say, it can just be a way of thought. So depending on who's watching this, obviously it will resonate with people differently. Now, your first card here is the Five of Pentacles. So this suggests that you will be feeling left out in the cold, or possibly you yourself will be leaving someone else out in the cold. Now, I kind of see this as your energy. And again, do you know what? I have a feeling this came up in the week love reading as well. Right, okay, let's stick with it. So the Five of Pentacles is here for you. So it does sound like this is going to be quite a new, a very, well, an energy that's going to be now or in the very near future, not towards the end of the month, okay, as it's kind of here in the weekly love reading as well. So obviously this tends to suggest that someone is being cold, that they're not reciprocating feelings or showing affection, that sort of thing. And there is this sense of lack, okay, or loss of that attention. Now, when I clarified it, I got the King of Swords. So this suggests that you, or obviously your partner, could be in this very cold energy. Okay, this is a very logical energy of someone who's very much in their head, you know, in their thoughts and not in their emotions, not working from their heart. So there may be this slight reserve, this slight withdrawal into overthinking things, or just looking at things very practically and not being so much romantic. Right. And I do feel this is very much against your normal energy, because Cancerians obviously are a water sign. You're typically very emotional. So this is quite an unusual energy. And it'd be interesting to see what has put you in this state, what stress or relationship problems have put you into this energy here. When I clarified further, I got the Lovers card. So here we have the card of Gemini. So again, and potential air sign. So if this King of Swords is a love interest, they could be a Gemini. However, it could just be the energy of the card, which suggests that you need to make some important decisions and you need to find balance, right? Balance in your relationships. And that wouldn't be a surprise if you're kind of lacking this loving feeling, right? That there's a need to find some balance between giving too much and giving too little. And the final card I got here, right, is the Five of Cups. So this suggests that possibly the reason that you are experiencing this coldness is because you're actually thinking about someone else. All right, so you've got two fives here. So there may be some kind of pivot point here, some potential for change. And it could kind of go either way. But this would suggest that you are thinking about an ex-partner. You're thinking about a past relationship. And perhaps you are grieving that. You are so focused on the past that you are neglecting your current partner or your current relationship. or even just the ability and willingness to give love at the current time, because you're stuck in these memories, you're stuck in this grief and this regret. All right. Now the next card is Illumination, and this is a card that's quite special to this deck. I'm using the Prisma Visions Tarot. So this suggests that all things will become clear. You're going to have this illumination of the facts, right, of situations. So you will come to understand your motivations. You'll come to understand what your options are. Now the next card, when I'm clarifying, you had the Four of Pentacles. So again, here we have someone who is holding back their emotions. So I feel this is most likely you, but obviously it can be a partner. You will get to understand why you are holding back these emotions, okay? Why it is you're not willing to share at this time. And whether that is because you're under some kind of burden or some kind of stress that basically makes you feel that you don't have enough energy to share with another person. And then I got the High Priestess. Okay, and the Death card. So with the High Priestess, it is talking about self-control when it comes to emotions. I always think of the High Priestess as being a kind of ice maiden, right? She is not overtly passionate. She is not overly emotional. She's kind of reserved. This is kind of very air sign, really, in my mind. And she's much more focused on her intuition. Right, she seeks to make her decisions based on higher information, higher guidance. So rather than not necessarily even just trusting your own gut instincts, but sort of looking higher towards spirit, okay, and asking for guidance from spirit if you believe in that. And we have the Death card. So obviously this can be the card of Scorpio, but I feel that here there is some powerful transformation. Now, obviously with this is clarifying the Illumination card. So I feel that this coldness, this holding back of emotions that's going on, that this is part of a transformative process. And like I say, you will come to know yourself and your motivations. You'll undergo this transformative process through obviously getting in touch with your higher self. Right, through getting in touch with your intuition. And the transformation means that things will change quite radically for you, right? This is Major Arcana, so we're talking about serious long-term energy. And you might find that obviously a situation ends, and obviously with the Six of Swords, we are talking about potential for endings here and new beginnings. And obviously the Death card suggests that with endings does come new beginnings, and when you get rid of things that no longer serve you, it creates space for new energies, new people, new situations to come into your life. So it's not a bad card. Now here central to your reading is the Magician. Now I read this two ways. Either this is saying that you have all of the tools that you need to create and manifest the love relationships and situations that you want, or there is a manipulative person here. Okay, this could be you, it could be your loved one, but typically people who hold back their feelings, particularly if they're doing it on purpose, they may do so as a form of control, okay, to for example, as punishment. Okay, if someone doesn't do things your way, you're like, I'm going to withhold my love now to punish you. I'm going to withhold affection. I'm going to give you the cold shoulder. Perhaps that's what's going on here in this relationship. But like I say, there is this transformative energy. There is this moving on. So if someone has been manipulative, perhaps they're going to let that go, that they're going to see the error of their ways or that it's harmful, and they're going to be willing to change, right? Changes here in your spread. And what I see, okay, when I clarify further, is the Eight of Pentacles. So this suggests that you will be putting in some hard work here. You'll be seeking to become expert, okay? You will seek to be better in relationships. And like I say, with the Death card and the High Priestess, there is this transformative energy here. So there is this growth, okay? You can learn and grow from the challenges that you're currently experiencing. Okay, grow from this pain of whatever the past relationship is that you're grieving. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So this shows that there is some challenge here for you, right? This growth, putting in this effort, right? Because relationships are not easy. They do require effort, and relationships do change over time. So they do push us to grow. This suggests that there is this challenge, okay? So you may feel you have your back against the wall. You may feel that things are difficult. But if you can step up to this challenge, you might find that you can view it as a personal test, right? A personal test of how much you've grown, and you might even enjoy the challenge of testing new waters, of testing a new side to your personality, of trying a different relationship style. Now, the next card is the Page of Chalices. So this is very positive because this suggests that all this coldness, all this withdrawal and withholding of affection and emotion is going to change, right? As we go through this, because this is the way I do my readings, there is some progression here through time, okay? So here we have someone, right? This could be you, it could be someone slightly younger than you, or playful, immature, potentially obviously a water sign. So I feel it is your energy, that you are going to be more willing and more courageous in offering love, making a love offer to somebody. So there will be a certain honesty here, okay, and a vulnerability. The Page of Cups is vulnerable, but they feel, or rather they don't feel fear of that vulnerability. The vulnerability isn't a feeling that they experience, although others would see them as being vulnerable, if that makes sense. They feel safe and secure. They're not frightened of the consequences. They're not frightened of being rejected. And then when I clarify that card, I get the Justice card. So this suggests that obviously there is this return to balance, that things will be put right, right? So if you have been wronged, and that is why you are feeling a little bit cold, here we suggest that things will be put right. Perhaps you will get an apology, or perhaps you will be apologizing, and that's why we're seeing this ability to then make that love offer as a kind of forgiveness, okay, and a willingness to move forward with a fresh start, right? It's very tentative energy. It's not like, well, it doesn't have the determination and speed of, say, the Knight of Cups, all right? This is a lot more innocent and less powerful in that innocence, okay? So, yes, a return to balance, okay, emotionally. You'll get more in touch with your emotions. Then we have the Three of Cups. So, who will you be making this love offer to? And I realised the Three of Cups also came up in your weekly love reading for end of October into November. So will you be making this love offer to the person that you're grieving, right? This past relationship? Are you going to be making a love offer to your ex? Or are you going to be having a reconciliation, a closeness with your current partner, right? Because this is celebration here. You will be celebrating with somebody. And then finally, your last card is the Hermit. So this suggests that there is, again, much like the High Priestess, that there is this going within and looking towards a higher power. This is very much about looking to your own wisdom, right? Your own wisdom, your intuition. The difference with this energy, and I often find this is kind of King of Cups energy, is like going into your cave, right? Going into your man cave, withdrawing from the world, sort of protecting yourself. And I think in terms of Cancer being the crab and that hard exterior, but with the soft, mushy inside, that also reminds me of Hermit. So you go within, right? And you learn about your feelings. You're doing the inner work, okay? And there is obviously work going on here. So you do the inner work, and when you come out, you have a light to share with the world, right? You have something to share with the world. You aren't going to hide your light under a bushel anymore. Now, when I clarify, first card I got was the Ace of Cups. So here we do have this new beginning in love. Now, this is unconditional love. It's gritty love. It's not light and fluffy romantic love of flowers and chocolates and holding hands. This is the looking after people when they're ill. This is the cleaning up their vomit, right? This is being willing to basically do whatever is needed to make your loved one happy. All right, this is not selfish in any way or necessarily based on just pleasure. This is taking the rough with the smooth. And we get the Six of Cups with it. So again, Six of Cups, Three of Cups. There could be a reconciliation with someone from the past. Perhaps it's a case of you realize that you're with the wrong person and that you need to try and at least make peace, okay, with an ex-partner, even if you don't reconcile with them. But it does suggest that there is this, looking at this past energy. And then when I clarified further, I got the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So the Knight of Pentacles came out first. This suggests that obviously there is a very genuine offer here, that this person's intentions are good. Obviously this could be an earth sign. All right. So there might be a Virgo around, but I mean, don't get caught up on the star signs, sun signs, because we're talking about the energy here. But this is very cautious. It's very slow moving and looking at all the options before you make that move. And certainly if you're in a current relationship and you're looking to reconcile with an ex, I don't know if the chances of that are good. But, you know, you're not going to want to necessarily disrupt your current relationship unless you know that the past one is going to have a good chance of working out. So you might be hedging your bets in that way. And that could be another reason why the Three of Cups is here. If you're kind of in this love triangle or third party situation. So you've got to make sure that you behave in a way which would be of high morals, okay, and not betray anyone or behave badly, because it will come back on you. And then you have the Two of Cups. So there is this soulmate energy here. There is a soulmate relationship, and the Six of Cups can also suggest that. So you might have some unfinished business, but there is a real love relationship here. You will have to decide who it is that obviously fits your other half. So I hope that makes sense, Cancer. Please do let me know. Please do like, comment, share. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and check out obviously the other readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate your support. I hope you have a great November, and I look forward to seeing you again in December. Bye for now.